The relation of COVID-19 pandemic with math formula. If n is the number of cases each day, p is the probability someone get COVID-19, and r is the average of people meet each other. If the difference each day is delta n, so delta n will be equals to n multiplied by r multiplied by p. Then the number of cases at the first day will be n plus n multiplied by r multiplied by p. So, the number of cases at the second day will be n of h plus 2 equals to 1 plus r multiplied by p, that is powered by 2 multiplied by n. At the x day, it will be inside the parenthesis 1 plus r multiplied by p to the power of x multiplied by n. Now we have the condition without social distancing. This is the example. If given the number of people who meet with a patient of COVID-19 is 50, so the R is 50. Then, if the probability of someone contracted with COVID-19 is 1%, then the P is 1%. So, the R multiplied by P is 50 multiplied by 1%, which is equals to 0.5. Then, if the number of the original patient are 100, then n equals to 100. So, if asked how many patients at the 14th day, the calculation will be as follows. So, the patient at the 14th day will be 29,192 people. So, we will compare with the condition with social distancing as follows. The examples as follows. R is the number of people who meet with the COVID-19 patient is only 10 people, and the P still the same, 1%. So, the R multiplied by P is 0.1. And the N, which is the number of original patient, is the same, which is 100. Then, the calculation of the number of patients at the 14th days as follows. We have that the number of patients at the 14th days is only 3,079 people. Now we compare the situation without social distancing and the situation with social distancing at the 14th day at the graph as follows. You see, at the red graph, which is without social distancing, at the 14th day, there are 29 and 192 people who got sick. And with social distancing, only 379 people who got sick at the 14th day. Let's see that if the bed at all hospitals only consists of 1,000 beds, so without social distancing, there are 28,192 people will not get hospital bed, and it is a high risk of dying. But with social distancing at the 14th days, since the beds are 1,000 and the number of patients lower than the number of the hospital bed, then all the patients get hospital bed and get the chance to get treatment at the hospital. It will be lowered the risk of dying. Now we can easier to understand how important the social distancing is by understanding about the exponential graph. So we will do the social distancing by understanding the increasing the risk of dying without social distancing.